Hey guys, what's going on? Joshua Elder here. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Got the lucky hat on again today, and in this video I'm going to show you the #1 way to make $1,000 a week online, even if you're broke, even if you know nothing about building a business on the internet, even if you don't know what a capture page is, even if you don't know what a funnel is, even if you don't know what an email autoresponder is, or what lead generation is. In this video, I'm going to uncover everything that you need to know to build a successful business online and make your first $1,000 in a week and make $1,000 thereafter. And the answer, as you can see on screen, because I hate to do slideshow presentations, we got another notepad going on here. The answer is lead generation, okay? Lead generation is what creates sales, okay? Lead generation is what leads people down the path to buy a product or service, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a few examples of different types of lead generation funnels that you can use in an online business. It's very much like an offline business. When you walk into a grocery store or you walk into a jewelry store, I used to work at a jewelry store. So somebody would walk into the jewelry store and we had this whole entire step-by-step method in this process that we would guide people through from the beginning and educating the client to then selling the client, getting them to fill out an application, and then getting them to make a purchase. And if they didn't make a purchase, what we would do is we would fill out one of these customer profile sheets where we'd fill out their name, their address, their phone number, and their email so we can then follow up with them later on throughout the week or throughout the months and years, right? So we want to do the same thing in our online business. You're going to notice that people are going to be exposed to your products and services, or maybe you're an affiliate marketer, you're selling somebody else's products. Most of these people are not going to buy the very first time. They're exposed to something, right? They might have certain reasons. They might not believe in the product. They might not be fully sold on the product. Maybe they don't like you, right? There's going to be various factors as to why they don't buy. And so what we want to do is we want to capture their information on a small website called a capture page. And the only thing that you guys can do on this page, and you guys have probably seen them before, and I'll show you guys the capture page in just a second. The only thing that you can do is fill out a name and an email address, okay? So when we walk into a store, we want to make sure, like if we're, in an offline store, like I said, like a jewelry store, we want to sort of hold their hand, metaphorically speaking, and walk them through the sales process. You see, what most websites get wrong on the internet is you go to a website and there's just 1,000 links everywhere. So people aren't led through the sales process. They can go to the contact us page, they can go to the blog page, they can go to, the products page. There's so many different pages that they can go through and they get distracted, right? There's not one sequential flow taking a client from point A to point B, and point B being actually buying a product. That's where we want to take them. So what we want to do online is we want to create the same experience offline, online. So what we would do is we'd walk them through what's called a funnel. And different than just a regular website, a funnel, there's only one thing that you can do on each step, on each page within a funnel, okay? And we're gonna break this down right here, right now. But before we do, I want you to make sure that you guys subscribe to this channel, okay? Right now I'm uploading videos on a daily basis, teaching you how to build a life and business full of freedom, passion, fulfillment. And man, I'm getting just tons and tons, a flood of subscribers every single day. And I'm thankful for you guys. I care about you guys and your success. So thank you so much. And also don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're getting some value so far within this video. And now let's go ahead and let's talk about the actual anatomy of a funnel, okay, and what it really looks like. But before we do that real quickly, I'm always showing you guys my results, right? I'm always transparent with you guys, showing you guys the results and the growth throughout my business and just documenting everything that I'm doing. You can see that today is Monday, April 23rd, 2018. We've had a $100 day already, and it's not even 3 p.m. here in Salt Lake City, Utah, Mountain Standard Time here. And we've already done $1,000 in a week with 2 days left to go. Now, In ClickBank, a new week starts every single Wednesday. That's why I say that there's 2 days left. So let me show you exactly how you can average $1,000 a week following the same process that I'm putting people through, okay? And let's go ahead and show you what the anatomy of a funnel looks like and then actually how to get visitors to that funnel within this video, okay? So as you can see, this is get response, okay? Step number 1 is you must have an autoresponder service so you can log all those email addresses so you can follow up with your leads, follow up with those individual people that opt into your capture page, okay? This is crucial, and this is gonna give you so much leverage of your time, right? And you guys probably receive some emails from me from time to time, and you'll notice I'm 100% transparent. I'm not only sending the email personalized to you, but it's personalized to my whole entire audience. You know how hard it would be to email 104 people, right? It's 3 p.m. I brought in 104 people inside of my business today or inside of my funnel today, right? And they've been exposed to my business, which by the way, this is the most leads I've ever gotten in a day online. So let's go ahead and celebrate about that. But again, this video is about you guys, but I want to show you guys this process does in fact work. So what we want to do is we want to use a service called Get Response that will save the emails that are captured on the capture page to a systematic service called Get Response, right? There's some others out there. There's Aweber, there's MailChimp, there's SendGrid, there's Kartra. There's a lot of different autoresponder services out there. And so far, I really like Get Response. I'm also testing the autoresponder with Kartra, which I'm a huge fan of as well. But I just haven't transferred all my leads at this point quite yet. So what you want to do is if you want to build a real business, most people out there, 99% are looking for the shortcut. They are scared or they don't want to pay for the tools they need to build a business. It's like showing up to a job site to build a house when you don't have, the wood, when you don't have the hammer, when you don't have the nails, when you don't have any of the equipment, right? It's the same thing. And so we don't want to take shortcuts. We want to make sure that we're doing things correctly step by step. And that's why you want to have an autoresponder service so you can mass email all of your leads at once. Okay, this is huge. This is how you can make $1,000 or even 10, 20. There's people that make $100,000 or more from sending out just one email because they've built a huge list on their autoresponder. Okay, so with that said, that's step number 1 is get access to an autoresponder. I will put a link in the description where you can get access to Get Response if you would like. But at the end of the day, go with what you resonate with most. I like Get Response, just simple and easy to use. Never had a problem with it. So number 1 of the tools you need is a autoresponder. Number 2, you need a web-based funnel software. Okay, something that's easy to use, something where you don't need to have all this experience with HTML and building web pages, right? We want access to tools that the average Joe can use and create success with fairly quickly. And that's why I use a tool called ClickFunnels. Now, ClickFunnels is going to help you create a funnel to where you can capture your leads from that funnel, okay? Now, a funnel is a series of web pages, and then the specific web page, you're gonna put a little line of code on that web page. And what'll happen is when that web page shows up, you're gonna see a little form, okay? When somebody fills out that form and fills out their name and email address and any other data, that information will transfer to Get Response right here and be logged and be logged in as a lead, okay? So here's a perfect example of a capture page right here. You can see this is the capture page that I'm actually using in the description of my video. So you can click the link below this video and click on the top recommended system link, the link that's right next to that text, and it will lead you to this capture page. So you can kind of see it. And you'll notice that I've got a headline at the top. This is a headline. And this is a little sub-headline, and this is a button. When people click this button, guess what? This is where they fill out their email address, and they click this button, and when they do, once again, the email is logged into your Get Response account, okay? After they click this button here, what it's gonna do is it's gonna take them to a page that's called a sales page, okay? And it's pretty self-explanatory. This whole entire page is built to get somebody to buy this specific product. So even though there's links up here, when you click on all these links, it will still only lead you to a buy button, okay? Where most websites, like I said, you have the blog link over here, you have testimonials here, you have products here, you have about us here, so on and so forth. So this will lead you to different parts of the website, but there's not one clear intention to get you to take one action. If you go to my website too as well, if you go to joshelder.com, you're going to notice, although this website has many different links, and there's still a couple links I have to fix, you should see on each and every page of my website, my focus is to get people to opt in my email list, not to buy something yet, but to opt into my email list. In other words, to get them to fill out their name and email address and subscribe. So you'll notice it's on my blog post page, it's on the home page, it should be on my products page, right? At the very bottom here, it should be on the about page, okay, which it is right here. There's a link and that should go straight to a capture page, which it does. Again, what I'm doing is I'm leading everybody that comes to my website to one single purpose, to one single direction, and that's to get them to fill out their name and email address. And the same thing works out with a capture page right here, okay? Let me go back here. So the same thing with this capture page right here, okay? So now there's a few different types of funnels that you can create. So there's two types of website visitors, right? There's two types of traffic out there. There's warm traffic and then there's cold traffic. Warm traffic are basically people that already know who you are, okay? They already have seen your YouTube videos, right? They've seen your content on Facebook. They've seen, you know, some of your emails. They know who you are. When they think of you, they can picture what you look like in their mind, okay? These are considered warm leads, right? They know about your story as well. They know some facts about yourself. These are people that are just warmed up to who you are. And so what you can do is you can pre-sell them, right? You can pre-sell them a lot less than you would with cold leads, okay? So the process, the funnel that you would put warm leads through is very much different than the process that you would put cold leads through, okay? So in this example, right, this example right here, you'll notice that I sent people straight from a capture page to the offer. You guys just saw that. And there wasn't a thank you page in the middle. And the reason there wasn't a thank you page is because this specific funnel is for my YouTube traffic, right? For people like yourself. These are people that have already seen me before. They've seen a 20-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, 30-minute video from me, and they're already warmed up to who I am. So there's less selling required on the back end, right? And then you have cold leads. These are people that have never heard of you. They know nothing about your story, about your brand. They don't know who you are whatsoever, okay? And what you'll need to do is you'll need to pre-sell people a lot better when it comes to cold traffic, okay? So in this case, what you would do is you would have the capture page, and then you would lead them to a thank you page, right? This is the difference here versus right here. You'll notice there's no thank you page here. Here, there's a thank you page, and then you would send them straight to the offer. Now, the whole purpose of this thank you page is to get them to know you, right? So maybe you'd shoot a quick video, you do a long little post, you talk about your story, you talk about what they requested to receive on the capture page, right? And then at the same time, you just want to warm them up a little bit to who you are and your story and some facts about yourself, and you know, just give them value. That's the whole purpose. And then what you can do at the end of that page is then lead them to an offer, okay? And let me show you an example of what that looks like live so you can get some clarity as to how this works. So here's the capture page right here. Okay, and what I'm doing different on this capture page than I'm doing on this capture page is the fact that I'm giving something away for free that's more tangible, right? Right here, I'm showing them something. I don't say that I'm giving anything away for free like I do right here, right? Again, I have to do less selling on this part because this specific capture page is warm traffic, where this one here is cold traffic. So we really want to, overload them, so to speak, with value. Okay. So you'll notice that this says free report reveals how to build and grow your business on YouTube using nothing but a smartphone. And this is like a 30-page guide that I could have charged $197 for that I'm giving away for free. Why? Because I want to build a relationship with this individual that's entering their information, and then later sell them on the back end through my email sequence and even on the thank you page. Now, but on the thank you page, we don't want to do a whole lot of selling. We kind of want to pre-sell and pre-frame them. Tell them a little bit about our product, but not really, sell it directly. And let me show you what the thank you page would look like in this case. In this case, this specific funnel, okay, this specific funnel is called a webinar funnel, okay? You can have just a basic offer funnel that would follow the same exact process. This is a webinar funnel. So I'm even giving more value on the thank you page by giving people a chance to get access to an 1.5-hour long free webinar presentation. So they're getting free value from the ebook, they're getting free value from the webinar, and then after they're done with the webinar, guess what? Now I will expose my product and I will sell them my product. By that time, they know about my story. They've received enough value from me to know that I'm an authority on the subject. I know what I'm talking about, and it's going to make that sell so much easier. So that's the difference between a warm leads funnel and a cold leads funnel. Now remember, guys, the funnel is a series of web pages, okay? And then in these specific web pages, there are specific actions that our potential customer needs to take, such as fill out their name and email address on the capture page, on the thank you page, check out an offer, or just simply go to their email inbox and receive what they initially asked for on the capture page. So you don't always have to be pre-selling on the thank you page, but it's definitely a good idea to do that. So in this case, if this was just a basic, offer funnel versus a webinar funnel, right here would be a link to the sales page or to any sales page to where they can check out the product, okay? And this would typically be a product that's anywhere between like $1 for a trial all the way up to $197, okay? If you're selling a product that's any more than $197, you pretty much want to be selling on a webinar, because the higher the price, the more work you're going to have to go through to, expose the value of the product, to get people to see the value in the product. And you're just going to have to do more selling on the back end to get them to buy the specific product. Okay. So with that said, that's the process. And that's really the difference between these two types of funnels right there. So that's pretty much the process and the two different types of funnels that you would use in an online business. Now, the third is traffic. You want to generate traffic to these funnels so you can make sales, so you can start generating leads and start generating up to 100 leads a day like I am. And if you'd like to learn exactly how to build an audience, right? How to generate traffic, in other words, I'm going to put a link in the description on a recent video that I created that will show you how to do that in complete detail. I know this video is running a little bit longer than expected, just like my other videos, but I hope I over-delivered within this video. And if you want me to show you this whole entire process of generating leads, getting traffic, building funnels, tracking your traffic, and everything in between that you may not know about up to this point, and you want step-by-step instructions, check out my top recommended system below in the description. And again, I hope you got value from this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Slam that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited to create your first funnel? Are you guys excited to get access to ClickFunnels and GetResponse, right? This is ClickFunnels right here and GetResponse. I will leave links in the description to both of these below. These are 2 essential tools you guys will need. Now, ClickFunnels, there's other, lead generation, funnel building softwares out there on the internet that you can go with. I'm just showing you guys what I've used for the past 3 years. I've never canceled my account. I would not have a business if I did not have ClickFunnels. So that just goes to show you how important it is to have a funnel building software. This is non-negotiable, you guys. There's really no way around this. You need to have funnels. You need to have an autoresponder. Stop jumping around. I know most of you guys that come to my videos, you're watching other people's videos. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking directly to you. Get focused. If you want to build a business in the affiliate marketing marketplace, right, in the affiliate marketing space, then hone in on just this space and this skill set. Stop doing e-commerce and all this other stuff, right? Stop doing that. Focus long-term on this and you guys will see success. Focus the next 6 months to 2 years on this. You guys will see your life transform and change. It'll never be the same. It's better than going back to what you were doing before, okay? That's worst case scenario. You quit on this, you're going to go back to doing what you were doing before, and you probably don't like that. So thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.